Today is the day. I am harvesting this potato bed. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This video is all about the taters precious. Back in February, I planted some red potatoes that were from the grocery store that had sprouted in my pantry, and so I planted them in one bed, and I got some Yukon Gold seeds. They were all planted in February. The red potatoes, they look ready now, so we're going to do those first, and then whenever these other potatoes are ready, we'll take you along and we'll harvest and just see how many potatoes we're going to be able to get this year. Last year I tried growing potatoes. It didn't work out so well. They weren't seed potatoes. They were just, again, I think some kind of like maybe Idaho type spuds from the grocery store that had sprouted, and I tried planting them. I did get a couple, but really not very much. Here's a quick clip kind of showing a little bit of what I got. So here is my potato haul. Not very many potatoes. Let's get digging. First thing I'm going to do is harvest this dill. I don't care what y'all think, but I think this is a pretty big dill. So here's my potato harvest. I think I was expecting a little bit more, but I am not complaining because these came from a grocery store red potatoes that had just started sprouted in my pantry, and I decided to just throw them in here as an experiment. So I am not complaining about this. And I've just noticed, like, some of them, they look kind of split. So I don't know how many of these will be good. Since it's a small amount, I'm not going to cure them. I'm going to actually use these here in the next day or so for a dinner. Still probably going to be a couple of weeks before these die back a little bit more. They're yellowing, but these are the Yukon Golds, and I've got 3 beds of these. I am happy about that little bed. As I was digging my hands in there, there was earthworms, just all sorts of like goodiness. So that means that the soil is pretty good, pretty healthy, and I'm excited. But when I started off with my hands, but then I noticed there were some ants in there. And then there was also some kind of like really big lizard, some kind of critter. I don't know exactly what it was, but he startled me. Oh. Started using my my tool because I was like, I really don't know what's in this bed, and I didn't want to get bit by something. but things are living in it, which to me says it's a good sign. Today is the day I am getting the rest of the potatoes out of the bed. I could let them go a little bit longer, but in Tractor Supply they had more seed potatoes on sale. I got them for like $1 something a piece for each bag. So I'm gonna pull these out early so that way I can get all my other seed potatoes in and planted so I can get a fall harvest of potatoes, hopefully. Let's see what kind of loot I get today. Y'all look at my taters, precious. I'm so excited. We got 14 pounds of potatoes in the 3 beds. It's a hot one, but I am so stoked. 14 pounds of potatoes. That is a huge win. I did notice that I got more of a harvest out of the raised beds than I did in the ground. But I was pleasantly surprised that I got some purple potatoes. I planted those purple potatoes last July. And so the fact that, you know, we got a few, they're little babies. They are nothing, you know, nothing big or crazy. But that was a nice surprise. So now I need to figure out how to cure potatoes. I've never done that before, so guess I need to do some research. But I'm going to be getting more potatoes in the beds that I just dug up. Probably going to do that when it cools off. I look like a lobster. Wow, I am bright red. It is very hot outside. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have even more of a blessed day. We'll catch you on the next one. I thought about it, and I couldn't leave you hanging like that, not knowing how to cure potatoes, saying I was going to research it. The whole point of my channel is so we can learn and grow together, right? So I'm going to show you what I just learned about curing potatoes. The first thing you do is you have to organize all your taters. And I am, all these like really small ones, I'm going to wash these and we're going to eat these here in the next couple of days. So these are the ones I'm going to cure. In order to cure them, they need to be in a cool, dark, well-ventilated space. I don't have a root cellar or a basement, but I had these carts that also have air holes on the bottom. And the coldest room in my house is my pantry. So we are going to put all these taters precious in my pantry, and we're going to leave them in there for about 2 weeks. And this will be their home for 2 weeks. Now, this video is completely done. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next video.